As you can see, he is probably, I think he's building an AT gun right there. He's airborne, so he might be able to airdrop AT guns as well. And right now I'm backing up. He's going to strafe my mortar and kill my mortar and almost killed this Volk squad. But he's probably going to get out, maybe not. He does have a pack that he recruited, which is kind of sloppy of me. I should have recruited that a long time ago, and that's going to whittle down my KT a little bit. This Volk squad is just kind of crawling home because he doesn't really care about living that much, and now he's finally running. But usually you can also hear the King Tiger through the fog if you mouse over to this area as an American player, but I guess he couldn't this time. Maybe it was just some weird audio glitch or something like that. And what I'm doing right now is I'm pushing forward with my infantry before the King Tiger. And the reason you want to do this is because if you move your King Tiger in first, you have no idea what your opponent has in here. For all I know, he could have been stockpiling AT guns all this time in anticipation of the KT, and he could have had like 3 or 4 AT guns back here. And if I had walked in with my KT first, this KT would have been dead pretty quickly. Instead, what I did was I moved in with my infantry. This Vet 2 squad's going to pop suppression fire, and the squad's going to have to probably retreat. Oh, nobody's going to run away. But anyways, what I did was, this was really dumb right here, and this is what I mean about sending the King Tiger in unsupported, because he's probably going to be able to sticky me, given this is a Vet 2 squad, which means it has increased sticky range. But what you don't want to do is send your tanks in unsupported, because if your opponent has a lot of AT, or they have something like this where they can just sticky me, which is very annoying on a King Tiger because they already move super slow, and when you get a damaged engine, that isn't repaired until the King Tiger is repaired fully, and King Tigers take so long to repair. But what you want to do is send the infantry in first, because that way you force your opponent to push back his AT guns, because if your opponent leaves the AT guns up front, your infantry is just going to charge them, and the AT guns are going to get completely destroyed. You see, I did manage to decrew that one pack, but he does have a lot of infantry right there, so I'm going to back out. I actually retreated these 2 squads because I got too close to this base MG right here. This is a very big pain, especially because even though it says the range is like right here, if you're like right in this area, you're probably going to get shot at too and then suppressed, which is annoying. I am focusing hard on the VPs. I think if you look at production, no, I should have a lot of PIOs. I actually only have 1 PIO, and it's not even close to repairing. So this KT's a sad panda KT right now. He doesn't have the sad elephant gun KT that Taiko Selchu of Retail Company of Heroes casting fame love to laugh about. That's another channel you guys should check out. He's also on my channels. You should watch this. Taiko Selchu. He's totally awesome and amazing. And I have a major man crush on Taiko Selchu, so go watch his videos, because he makes Men of War video casts, and he's very awesome. Anyways, I have a fairly dominant map control or grasp on the map right now. Of course, I do have the KT, which has helped me out right now. He does have 3 AT guns right now. He has stickies. This Gren squad's gonna have to run away. Are they gonna run away? Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Yeah, the Gren squad's screwed, and he's gonna run away, which is good. But I need PIOs, and I only have 1 PIO, so I should be. I don't know why I retreated that 1 PIO. Maybe he was gonna get killed by this squad. But I need PIOs. No, that's an invisible mortar. Look at that. It's a mortar, but it's not. Oh my god. I need PIOs, so yeah, I'm building 2 PIOs right now because that's good. And at this point in the game, I'm thinking, as long as I don't do something incredibly stupid with my King Tiger, like just chilling beside this building and like not doing anything with him. I actually took a big chunk out of the corner right there, which is fine. You can actually do that with tanks. This is going to be another detour, but you can do that with tanks. If you micro them against the side of buildings, like back and forth all the time, that does damage to the building and will eventually collapse without like firing a shot, which is kind of fun. You can also attack move buildings in Fog of War, which is good with AT guns to kill forward HQs and stuff like that, and buildings with MGs that you really can't flank or you don't feel like flanking, and you have some AT guns not doing anything, just attack move the building, and it'll be dead in no time. This Gren squad got caught in the red cover of the water, and they're going to have to retreat. This squad, he's trying to, Nystrom trying to cap desperately back the VPs, because he knows if he can just drain them a little bit more, he's damaged the engine on this KT, and he's actually in a terrible spot. He's not supported by anything. I am sending the PIOs in, and I am getting support vet because I have so much extra fuel and a lot of extra manpower as well, because as you can see, Nystrom's harass has really got me hurting for pop cap as well as resources. I don't really have much in the way of capacity to spend my resources, let alone the resources to actually spend. So I do have Vet 2 on my support. I'll be getting Vet 3 fairly soon because I can't build units right now. And this is a very good thing to do to a Wehrmacht player late in the game. Exploit your capping bonus, your capping advantage as an American player, because Americans cap point so quickly that if you can pop cap your opponent, that's a huge detriment to them in the mid and late game, because if they can't build anything, of course you're going to have a fairly significant advantage if you can build stuff. I am hopping the Shrek into this building. It is getting shot at by AT guns, but this is a good building for Panzer Shreks because the number of windows doesn't really matter against vehicles, because you only need one window to shoot the one Panzer Shrek out, and that's really the main reason for putting that squad in the building, because the building provides so much support. And now I realize he doesn't really have much in the way of infantry support, so I'm going to try to rush this AT gun and maybe take it out. But he's wise and sends a couple Vet 2 rifle squads. Actually, if we look over at Nystrom's point of view for a second, he has done a good job of preserving his rifle squads. You see 2 of Vet 2, grenade actually going to go off and kill the mortar, which was, yay, lucky. I was happy about that. But 2 Vet 2 rifle squads, 2 Vet 1 rifle squads. He does, however, not have much aside from that. And Vet on American infantry is really, really essential in the late game against Wehrmacht infantry. I actually somehow managed to repair the damaged engine on that KT, which is good. And now I'm going to be less stupid with it and not let it get sticky so easily. But now I'm trying to just hold on to 2 of the VPs. We're going to go back to my view for a second. He's going to strafe me and kill almost everything I own in the middle, which was too bad. I don't think, yeah, I do notice the squad. Okay, good. I have 2 piles in the middle. Both of them are Vet 2, but they don't have elite armor because they changed that, so they're going to run away. This KT is also going to have to back up because he's getting surrounded. This squad is in some trouble probably, and they're going to run away. And he's going to throw a grenade, and I hope I see that. Yes, I do see it, so I'm going to retreat out of there quickly. I did manage to make him spend the 25 munitions on the grenade, however, which this late in the game, every little bit counts, especially when your opponent's using strafe, which is a very munitions intensive ability. I do have a lot of grens still. They are, however, very low on health. Of course, I do have a lot of manpower because I had to float a lot because I was pop capped. So I'm in a decent spot. My KT still has a lot of health at 11 kills to the infantry, and right now I'm just kind of chilling out. I know he needs to come to me because he needs to cap this point, and if I can just chill like this, I'm sending one single squad over here just to decap this point and hurry things up. I do Firestorm in the middle, which does take out the AT gun and does not kill it, which maybe, am I going to attack move? Another good thing to keep in mind, I'm sure I've mentioned this in other videos, but most people just attack ground near AT guns to try to kill it, but if you attack move, you actually target the AT gun itself, and you have a far higher chance of actually hitting it because the gun actually tries to shoot the AT gun. He actually built a Sherman, which is kind of strange at this point in the game. We were talking about this afterwards, and he admitted how it was kind of a dumb idea because I have the King Tiger, I have a lot of Shreks. I'm building, or I'm not building yet, but I'm going to be building another pack because I was kind of worried about lots and lots of M10s, which is a possibility against infantry, no, not infantry, airborne players, because they get all that fuel from the supply drops. And he also had this OP, which I actually probably didn't know about the entirety of the game because I never had an opportunity to move over there. He's cursing about something. I think he actually lost a squad on the right, maybe. Yeah, right here you see all the dead dudes laying down on the ground, so that was too bad for him because when you lose rifle squads late in the game, that's extremely, extremely painful because they lose vet, and you need the vet. And so I'm building another bunker right here. No, it's not another medic bunker. It's going to be a repair station just to help the King Tiger repair up a little bit. And the reason I'm doing this is because, ooh, I killed something. I think I killed the entire AT gun there, finally. But repair bunkers don't take up pop cap, whereas Pioneers do take up pop caps. So when I was a little worried about getting pop capped, I just decided, hey, I'm going to pop up a repair bunker because that way, even if all my piles die, I'll still have something. And my opponent can't actually target the repairing piles. He has to kill the bunker to get rid of that, which is nice, unless a lucky arty shot or something like that kills him. And I'm charging with my Grens because they're vet 3 and his rifles are only vet 1, so he's probably going to throw a grenade, however, which would be smart. But no, I don't think he's going to have time. I'm going to be able to cut him down too quickly. And this squad, I think it has a Shrek, actually. I decided to upgrade the Shrek on the squad that picked up the bar because it's a little bit of mind games on your opponent. Usually your Panzer Shrek squads have the little Panzer Shrek icon, like this squad right here. You see there's the little Shrek icon right there. But if you build a Panzer Shrek on a squad that already has a weapon. For example, they picked up a bar, or they bought an LMG 42, which is the tier 3 light machine gun upgrade for the Grins that they can buy. I don't know how expensive it is because I never buy it. But if you buy something like that, ooh, I lost a Grand Squad. If you buy something like that first, that's what the icon is. The icon's always the first thing you pick up. So if you upgrade a Shrek right afterwards, which is, as you can see, you zoom in, he is carrying a Shrek. If you upgrade the Shrek afterwards, the Shrek doesn't show up on the icon, so it'll kind of catch your opponent off guard. He won't really know what to expect because he's thinking, hey, it's a bar squad, I can charge that with my Sherman. And then he realizes, oh no, there's actually a Shrek in there too, and then his Sherman's dead. And you're happy if you're a Wehrmacht player, and you're sad if you're the American player. But I did manage to cap the leftmost VP right now, and now the VPs are ticking down at 3. No, he capped this one, never mind. So yeah, it's 2 now. 2 ticks per whatever, cycle or whatever. However the game calculates it, 2 ticks per thing, yes. And how many free squads? I actually haven't been paying attention right now, and I haven't noticed. I think it was like 2, maybe 3. I did get a few free squads. 1 free squad out of a medic bunker completely makes it worth it because a Grand Squad's worth 300 manpower, and the medic bunker is only worth 150. Right now I'm charging him because I wanted to kill that Vet 3 rifle squad, because killing a Vet 3 rifle squad is so huge, especially this late in a game. But he has support on the way, so I wasn't able to. And now he's probably going to try to run up, and maybe not. I thought he was going to try to run up and sticky me. He is, however, creeping his AT guns up, and that's smart. I don't have enough munitions for a Firestorm yet, so I'm not going to be able to do much about it. I do have a lot of Grens on the left-hand side, and yeah, Nystrom now. Pointing out how dumb the motor pool was. He has a Sherman that has 5 kills, but he got it so late, it hasn't really been able to do anything. I have a pack somewhere. Yes, here's the pack, but he's way out of position. Also, my Shrek Grand's way out of position, and this Sherman's going to actually be able to do a decent amount of damage right now. However, it's not really what he needed to win him the game at this point, simply because I had the KT in the middle. I had pretty much everything I needed. Ooh, this Grand Squad got sniped, so that sucked. But I had pretty much everything I needed in the middle, and actually right now I'm a little worried, because if you look at my units, actually, no, I have a decent supply of Grens right now. Alright, so I'm not worried yet, but I do get worried at a point in this game, and I'm kind of like, did I really do this? Am I really going to maybe lose this game? That's not very fun. But we're not quite there yet, and there's still a little bit left in this replay. As you see, the VP's ticking down precariously low for Nystrom. I'm throwing a grenade right there, and it's going to be nicely dodged, but it did do what I wanted it to do, and that was delay the capping. And somehow, does he have a Shrek? He might have a Shrek. No, he doesn't have a Shrek. My own Shrek squad shot my pack, which was unfortunate, and my pack's gonna reposition, and this Sherman's in a lot of trouble because one shot from the Shrek is going to do a lot of damage. One shot from the pack is going to do an equally decent amount of damage, and then another Shrek shot is probably going to kill it. Yes, out of control. So that was a big blow against him. That was his main infantry support, and now I'm killing his AT guns, giving my KT a bit more free reign. My KT is, however, down to about half health, which was a good job by him. However, it's kind of tough to micro all these AT guns with so many Shreks and so much Wehrmacht infantry on the field. You see, I am keeping the infantry once again in front of my KT just to make sure it's hard for him to get a sticky off. He might try to charge with his Vet 3. No, he's not going to try to charge. He knows better than that. But right now I'm focusing down the infantry. He's focusing down my low health Grens, which is good. He's now going to try to run in and get a sticky bomb off, and yes, he is going to get a sticky bomb off, which was kind of dumb of me. I'm also going to lose a Gren squad, and he's going to drop a Shrek. Yes, he's going to drop the Shrek right there. So, Vet 3 rifles with the Shrek, and right now I'm like, oh no, what did I do? Because he could, as you see, KT almost dead right now. I'm trying desperately. He strafes my Volk squad to give his Vet 3 rifles a bit more time, and the Shrek misfires because he got out of range, which I was very, very happy about. And then my Vet 3 infantry are going to be able to clean him up, and he's going to have to retreat out of there. Does he drop the Shrek? No, he drops a bar. But he is trying to cap this point right now. I think, no, I don't have the resources for forced retreat. I do, however, manage to almost kill the rifle squad. He's going to have to retreat, and so I'm desperately trying to cap it back because I look at the VPs right now, and I look at my KT, and my KT is almost dead. He throws a grenade, and it's going to kill my squad without me capping it back, so that made me sad. However, I do have a Gren coming up on the left to ninja cap this point, so I should be alright. And as you see, the repair bunker pioneers repairing up the KT a little bit. I'm going to back him out because I know even if I don't win the game very, very soon,